games make the DLC available like 2 or 3 months after the game comes out. The whole point of different stores having different DLC is to get people to pre-order from their store, obviously. Because if you want to get that...
Just happened.
What?
I thought your microphone cut out for a second. You just lost it.
What are you talking about?
Like, you just stopped talking for no reason.
Oh,
In
can
the
you hear me
middle
now?
of a sentence.
It must have been lag then. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, as I was saying, like, yeah.
The whole point is that if you want to get all the stuff, then yeah,
Loading complete.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1. Crap, I was gonna think of something interesting.
Should we include this? Should we include this right here? I want to include this.
Yeah, go for it. Good evening, ladies and germs. I'm your host, Demyx, and tonight, I'm off from work!
Yeah, for some reason. Why are you home from work? You have like 1 day back at home.
Yeah, boat's getting fixed.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, today we have Corey,
Yeah.
Patrick,
Mm.
I don't want to be here.
He's on
Exactly.
and Andrew.
Hello.
And surprisingly, no Steven.
Was this the first time we got through the introductions using our actual names?
Oh,
Yeah, I guess.
Whoa!
oh well.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're good.
Yeah.
You might want to cut the gain down on your mic just a little bit.
Who, me?
Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
That's what I thought.
But anywho, our first subject of today is defective amiibos.
Oh man, those ought to be good.
Apparently,
Oh, you mean
there-
it? Oh, go ahead.
yeah, there's like a few amiibos going around the net. I think there's about 3 or 4 of them that are not defective. Well, not defective, but more like they fucked
They've got
up whenever they were
birth
making
defects.
the amiibos.
Yeah,
More
the
of the
designs are
model,
messed
more of
up.
the models are defects.
Yeah, they're Chernobyl amiibos.
Yeah, like the upside down fox, the double arm cannon Samus,
Which is
which
hilarious. Which is
actually
amazing.
is pretty badass.
Exactly.
I mean, can
think
you
that's-
imagine?
I mean, is it actually like functional as double arm cannons?
No.
Aww.
And then you have the no-legged Peach.
There's not like some sort of bearded lady.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, now your gain's a little low.
I think with the double arm cannon Samus, I'd just be worried about her in the sense that, like, what if she gets an itch?
I can't scratch my face. Oh, look.
How does she wipe her
She's
ass?
She's like, I have an itch. And she's like, oh no, what do I do?
No, Corey does make a valid fact. What if she's? How does she wipe her ass?
No, how does she do anything in general?
All right, is that better?
Yes.
Yes.
How does one function with no hands?
I know I saw one with no legs. It might have been like Princess Peach or something. Like Princess Peach.
Yeah,
No legs.
the no leg Princess Peach right now is actually going for like $35,000.
Huh.
Does it
No,
just cut off her
3,500.
dress?
I'm sorry.
Because usually you can't see her legs anyways.
Why would,
No, my friend bought a freaking Peach amiibo the first day it came out. It had legs.
So she's not wearing her usual long dress-like thing.
No, still long dress, but you can see her like her cankles.
The lack of legs.
Yeah, I think
I don't think she's fat enough for Kank.
it's something about Japan's honor among women. Like they can't show cleavage, and the people who actually follow the honor of Japan, they can't show cleavage, and they can't show anything above the knee.
You might be mistaken.
Hentai don't count. That's perverts, retard.
No,
Like,
I think
people-
you still might be mistaken.
I don't think I heard what Josh said because he lagged out for me.
I did.
Really?
Oh, not for me.
No, for me. I'm not saying that. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me.
Okay.
Well, just imagine some bullshit, and that's pretty much what came out.
Yeah. Whatever.
Uh,
But anywho, happy birthday, PlayStation.
I'm 20 years
How
old
old
now.
is it?
It's
20
20
years
years old.
It was 19. I thought it was 1996.
I thought so too. But not only happy birthday to PlayStation, also happy almost birthday to yours truly.
Really?
And you are how old?
20.
Hey, you're almost as old as the PlayStation.
Oh, he's almost old enough to drink.
Fuck you. I drink anyways. I don't.
Only a year away, right?
Yeah, but back to the subject at hand. Besides me, as a special occasion for the 20th anniversary of the PlayStation 4, they made a
PlayStation 4.
Of the
Yes,
PlayStation.
they made a PlayStation 4 to look like the shitty gray that they started out with for the PS1.
Okay.
You know what they should do for extra measure? They should make the boot look like the original one. Like it still says PS4, but it looks like the original one. If that makes
With the
sense.
top loader?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it makes the sound and everything.
Oh,
What the
man.
loud hold on, like the loud fucking disc screen, like
Like the THX intro. I mean, that was like the sound of my childhood. Okay. Well,
What-
that and the
Pretty much.
Sega Genesis.
oh, whenever it started, it was like.
That's what I'm saying. Like if they did that
Like
for the
Halo
PS4, where
times.
like it still says PS4, but the boot is just the sound of the PS1, I think that would be phenomenal.
Oh,
I
that
think
would be
they should do-
glorious.
What I think they should do, I mean, just for one day, since it's PlayStation's 20th anniversary, right when you start your PS3 up or your PS4, you start it up like the original fucking PS1 did. The fucking little Sony symbol and then the that little PlayStation logo.
What, the white background with the gold diamond? And
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
the
I
PlayStation.
suggested it still said PS4, but makes the sound, but okay.
Yeah, and then it
Yeah,
just
either
goes.
one's cool.
Yeah, then it just like goes to your freaking thing, like username, who you are, sign in, blah 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 blah. There's Kingdom Hearts. The HD remakes are supposedly coming to PS4 and Xbox One.
Well, I mean, yeah, supposedly. To be honest, ages ago, I remember, I'm not sure who, but someone from like Microsoft said that they wished that the HD remakes would come to Xbox.
I mean, I understand.
But that was ages ago. But now it's like it's a rumor that it might be coming to both, and that would be cool if it did.
Yeah, I mean, because Kingdom Hearts 3s are going to be coming out for the Xbox One, so for those people who haven't played the game and they pick up Kingdom Hearts 3, like, oh, looks like a pretty cool game.
So you mean every normal human being who didn't spend tons of money to buy every single handheld console to get every single Kingdom Hearts game? Yes, so most people.
You didn't even have to buy the handheld.
Yes, you did to play all this stupid.
Yeah, there's the 386/2 or whatever.
Oh,
I don't even know if I got the numbers right.
Dream Drop Distance
that was
on
fucking retarded.
3DS.
But they're
Then there was
including
Recoded.
like, the HD remake, so.
Yeah, they are. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then there's the PSP one. So like, you literally need to own every handheld, including a good mobile device to play every Kingdom Hearts game.
Right.
You're making me feel bad because I have all of them.
Well,
But
you are a nerd.
This HD remix thing seems to be.
That's why we're on a freaking web show called That Nerdy Web Show, you fucking dingbat.
Anyway, you were saying, dude?
This HD remix thing. Everyone just seems to be jumping on the bandwagon for this.
No, I think it's because.
Yeah, go on. I said pretty much all I needed to say.
No, because I was gonna say like it's because way back when like the very idea of it was kind of like everyone's kind of wet dream like 3 years ago where it's like, oh, wouldn't it be awesome if they remade this game with like HD graphics and they put it on current systems and we could get achievements and trophies for it. Like that was kind of a dream. And then I don't remember the first game to get an HD remake necessarily, but like once that happened and that was super successful, like tons of games started to do it.
I think the first game that got an HD remake, I think, if I'm not wrong, was God of War.
It might have been. Like I think one of the Sony games might have been the first game to get like an HD remake, and then we started to get all the arcade ones, and then we started to get the full disc release ones like Metal Gear Solid HD Collection and so on. But yeah, like I think
Nintendo found out about it.
Yeah, it's just been awesome because it's like it's allowed people to play games from so many different past eras. Because obviously, on like you can get tons of like SNES games, obviously, like on arcade and stuff. But the fact that you can now play Dreamcast, PS1, PS2, and and PS2 games and original Xbox games as like HD re-releases, I think is fantastic, including games that weren't on original Xbox. For example, you can have Zone of the Enders HD collection is on 360. Even though that was on PS2, which I think is just really awesome that they did that.
Patrick, I actually was right. The first remastered collection was the God of War collection.
God of War, nice.
Then after that, it was Sly Cooper, then the Prince of Persia, then they did the Eco in the Shadow of the Colossus.
Nice, that's really cool.
Yeah. Shadow of the
I
Colossus deserved it.
Yeah, Shadow of the Colossus was cool, but so was Eco.
I never got to play Eco or Ico or whatever, like because
Eco, whatever.
Did that even come out like properly? Because
Yes, it did. I mean, wait.
it?
Oh, I thought you meant the game. Yeah, it's Eco.
Did it come out? Because I never saw it in stores.
Ico,
Like
Ico. I don't know.
I
What did
never
you
saw
say?
the game in stores.
Like the remake or the game in general?
No, just the original game. Like I never saw the game in stores ever.
Oh, well, it was a really hard to find game because a lot of people really liked it. I can't really tell you the story about it. Like I can't precisely remember it offhand, but it was really fucking hard. That's all I could say.
Okay, that's fair.
Next thing, apparently Target in around Australia is now removing Grand Theft Auto 5 after people made a fucking petition.
Okay, past tense, they have removed it, and it's not actually Target. The update is it's Target Australia and Kmart Australia as well. Both removed GTA 5.
Really? I didn't know about Kmart.
Yeah, Kmart recently came out and said something along the lines of like, "Oh, we never realized that, this is something that people would request, so we've removed the game as well," which is ridiculous.
I might be wrong, but isn't Kmart sort of similar to the Sam's Club of Target?
No.
I couldn't
franchises.
But what I was gonna say though is basically it started when this woman wrote this very long post on the petition thing.
Yeah.
Saying about how she doesn't, basically she's like she and other fellow women are survivors of sexual assault. And she isn't happy about the depictions of quote-unquote sexual violence in GTA 5 and how it disrespects sexual assault survivors. So she made this Change.org petition and got 41,000 plus signatures signed on it. And Target released a statement saying that, well, based on, our customer feedback, we've decided to remove this game. However, other products will still remain there, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so it's become a huge thing. And lots of people have talked about it, including myself, because it is stupid. It is incredibly stupid.
Yeah, but it's pretty much par for the course for any Grand Theft Auto game since Grand Theft Auto 3. Well, at least that I can remember. I mean, I don't really remember any controversy with 1, 2, or London 1969, being PC and way back in the gap, before the internet was a big thing. I don't remember that being a big controversy.
No, what kind of gets me is that why now? Why now? It's like Grand Theft Auto's been going on with this since the very fucking beginning.
Because this woman happened to have a problem with it at this exact moment and just happened to make this petition around this time because it's convenient for her. She's trying to get other people to not buy something from her store. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I think the timing is convenient because with it being released on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and of course all the new first person and all that stuff, I think that now it's more relevant. Therefore, I guess it caught her attention, or she saw her time to strike. Whatever the case was, it was successful, and she's a bitch.
Look, I wouldn't say that. I don't know. Here's the thing with me personally. I don't know whether or not the person has any malicious intent. And for all we know, this is generally a concerned citizen who sees a game that has some questionable content. But this is about what it's always been about, misinformation. I mean, and this is to our listeners, all 3 of you or 4 of you, whatever. But just to clear anything out, in GTA 5, like any GTA game, you have the choice whether to kill NPCs or not. You're actually not really required to most of the time. And just to be clear, in GTA 5 specifically, throughout the entire campaign, you kill 99.9% men. I don't even think there's a single instance where you actually go out of your way to kill a woman. In fact, the only woman that dies in GTA 5's campaign dies by accident from something she did to herself.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember any time when even when you're given, aside from NPC pedestrians, I don't remember any time where there's anything directly violent against a female, except for maybe, a verbal diatribe in one of the, cutscenes. But aside from that, no, there's none.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, no, admittedly, yeah, you can, get a stripper or whatever, or a hooker or whatever, and bang her in your car and kill her for money. But I'm saying, these are all optional things. You're not required or meant to do these things, really. Like, you have the choice to do them. And I can understand how merely having the choice is problematic, but in the very first place, right? What irks me is like, okay, so fair enough you have the choice, and fair enough it's offensive or whatever, but why should you care if people do that or not? Like, if this game exists, it's like, it's a game. It's not trivializing a real-world event any more than it's trivializing bank heists. You know what I mean? Like, it's not...
It's because people... I don't know what it is, but it seems like they always want to project their particular ideologies, their particular, beliefs on everyone else. When it's just like, shut the fuck up and go about your own life. It's not hurting you at all.
That's what I'm saying, because like it bothers me, because it's like, look, I fully respect and appreciate her, like, honest to God feeling that she isn't, she's very touchy with the whole sexual violence thing. That's fine, but why would you want an entire store to stop selling it to people? That's just overextending it. That's just basically saying, I don't like it, so no one else should. And it's like, okay, whoa, slow down. Like, okay, you don't want to buy it. That's great. But now you don't want no one to buy it? Like, that's messed up.
Yeah, that's the way a lot of people are. And that's stupid. It's like,
just because how they only... Oh, go on.
It's like, just because you don't like something doesn't mean I can't like it. That's called freedom. You're free to go fuck off anytime you like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you were gonna say?
I like how they only target the insanely popular games. I mean, I know they have to pick one, otherwise it's just going to get out of hands, but there are so many other games that do similar things. I mean, even Katamari Damacy, you're rolling up people, you're rolling up women, they're getting hurt too, but
you never really hear rolling up woman?
You're rolling up women.
See,
you cannot...
But that's comic violence.
But it's not even that. You're right. It is popular games because they're easy targets. Everyone knows about GTA 5. Everyone sees it everywhere. Because obviously there's tons of games with, if you ask me, more shocking content than GTA 5. But chances are you won't hear anyone talk about them because no one knows about them. And in the case of GTA 5, it's an easy target, just like any other. I think that's
part of the problem for me is what happens if they do start finding out about these games? Where is this going to end?
You tell me. Because I'm saying if it's one, like, because basically, to me, what I think just kind of shakes me to my core is just like, if all it takes is what is effectively an internet angry letter to get a game removed from a store, what else can people get away with? Is that all I have to do? Just write an angry letter and the store is just going to stop selling a game? That's
as long as it gets enough likes.
But you have to be anything other than a white man in order to get it done. If you're a woman, if you're a person of color, if you're a person of I guess whatever religion is not, the most commonplace, whatever the case is, if you're a minority in any way, shape, or form, you can do whatever you want.
Because like I theorize that what if I just randomly said that, like, oh, I'm not happy with the portrayal of black people in GTA 5 and I want my local game stores to remove it. Like, what then?
Well, see, you would have had a much better chance with San Andreas, the original.
I know that much, but I'm just saying, like, I could quite easily just write some letter and get some signatures about how I'm not happy with the depiction of black people, and then boom, there goes GTA 5 for my store. Like, that's ridiculous.
First mission with a black character, steal a bike. Oh, great! How stereotypical.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, I just think that this is worrying, that whether or not their concerns are valid, I just don't agree with people. Like, as I say, in the end of the day, you can buy GTA 5 from wherever, and the game's been out for a year now, but I just think that this is bloody ridiculous. Can we not, like, get games banned from stores? Like, come on. Like, it's 2014. It's not 2004. Like, why is this even a thing?
Because people apparently have nothing better else to do. I mean, because look at the world now, dude. Everybody's bitching and complaining about every little fucking thing. Oh, cops are... Oh. I mean, yeah, I'm not even going to bring up what's going on in the real world now, because next thing you know, people are going to read this and be like, oh, that happened back then?
No, but I know what you're getting at, and whereas what you're about to say was controversial, I get what you're saying, that there is always something going on. And I just think that with me and the whole, like, Target and Kmart thing with GTA 5, it's just like, as I said, my issue is it really does just open up a can of worms that, quite frankly, there's no end to this, because, for example, a game that came out recently, which is not necessarily the exact same kind of game, but you can, I don't know, kill female NPC if you want to, is Far Cry 4. You can pretty much do that in that game as well.
Oh no,
Like,
no,
should we ban that game too?
no. What's
Yes,
funny is that
absolutely.
what's funny is that in almost every freaking violent game, yes, I will say this, in almost every violent game, there's an option for either to kill a woman, let the woman die on her own, or she does something stupid and kills herself.
Actually, now you mention it, like, I mean,
For instance,
not necessarily like it's a road to go down or anything, but like now that you mention it, isn't it funny how suddenly it's a problem because we're killing women? Considering we kill men 99.9% of the time, but no, now that we're killing women, suddenly games need to be banned. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course.
If men
Why
die,
not?
then it's just one more misnominated gamer gone from this world.
I'm sorry, but it's for all I know, the woman could be, and I'm going to say it, yes. For all I know, the woman could be a feminist who thinks men are scum and should not be part of the earth. How do I know this?
That's a feminazi.
Whatever.
We shouldn't label them right now because we don't really know if this is what her intent was. But
yeah, as I said, like I don't think she's like a feminazi or anything. I
it
just
does
think
feel like it's turning towards feminist views.
That's what.
No, I mean, or at least single-mindedness, because as I said, like to target GTA 5 because like women can die in it, like because literally that's what it comes down to. The game doesn't encourage you to kill women; you kill men most of the time. It's optional, right? She's essentially saying remove this game because women can die in it. Women have the possibility of dying in it. That's why she wants the game removed. Can you see what where the problem is? Like that's just really like egregious. Like so like everything else is perfectly fine.
Oh, I like that word egregious. I don't hear that enough these days.
I remember whenever these arguments were as simple as Lara Croft's outfit.
I remember when we stayed on topic and went to a different topic afterwards.
No, you don't.
Well, we still have a lot of topic to talk about here. I mean, there's so much about you could say instead of trying to brush through.
I know, but I have a feeling that if we keep talking about it the way we are, we're going to cross into part of the internet that we don't really want to come across.
No, we're not going to 4chan anytime soon.
No, I mean the part where everybody's going to end up probably attacking us.
Social justice warriors, come at me, bros.
We're not popular enough to have to answer to them yet.
Not yet.
But still, just if we think back at it.
Well, I hope this gives them fuel to go back, in the day and be like, hey, remember back then, like a year after they started the show when they said some bullshit? Yeah, let's go attack them for it. Like, come at me, bitches. I apologize for nothing.
That would happen. Sadly, that could very easily happen.
That's what happens to everybody.
Let's move on with topics.
Even Bill Cosby.
Oh God.
Let's not go there. Anyway, moving on.
Are you sure you don't want to talk about this?
That's too soon. That's too soon for me. Anyway, yeah.
Next topic then.
Apparently, according to so-called rumors, Star Wars and Marvel may be coming to the two Kingdom Hearts games.
I'm not surprised.
I thought we were done with Kingdom Hearts.
By Disney now.
Do we do what, Corey?
I thought we were done with Kingdom Hearts.
Well, we mentioned it earlier, but now we're mentioning it in a different regard.
Yeah.
I guess we should have mentioned it back whenever we were actually talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, we should have.
Now that we think about it, it makes sense.
Oh, well. I mean, since we're on the subject of Star Wars and Kingdom Hearts, first off, I don't know. What do you guys want to start off with? The new Star Wars trailer, or you want to talk about this?
Let's go with this. We've already started talking about this. What are you doing?
Wait, what is this?
I don't know.
I'm 12, and what is this?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Kingdom Hearts thing.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, just...
No. And that's why you say this is. You don't say you don't know.
Star Wars and Marvel are going to probably be in the new Kingdom Hearts 3. Can you imagine?
No, I think it'll be
fighting with Sora.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it's weird because Marvel's such a big universe, and I feel like Marvel's always been its own entity. So the fact that it could become a part of Kingdom Hearts now that it's Disney, I think that strikes me as weird. I mean, I don't know. It should be cool.
I think it strikes me as weird.
It hasn't been Disney, so...
What I'm finding really funny is that a lot of people are like, oh, is Deadpool going to be in the game? Oh, is Deadpool going to be in the game?
No, he would.
He's not going to be in the game because if he was in the game, it would be freaking rated M for mature.
Yeah, the rating would have to go up, and that would be a shame.
Yeah,
but yeah, like in terms, I just think it's cool because I know that they can do a lot of things. Like, there's still tons of Disney IPs, like they can just throw in like singular on their own. But like now that they have both Star Wars and Marvel, like I
Okay,
think
I
that's very interesting.
I mean, yeah, I could see fucking Darth Vader, Darth Vader or Lord Palpatine as a freaking as one of the bosses that control the Heartless and shit. But the Heartless would look like fucking stormtroopers and shit. That would be badass. Like,
no, it wouldn't. No one would get hit.
No, because just imagine like fucking like you know how they have the dark suited stormtroopers.
Oh yeah, well they're pretty.
It would be just like that, except have the little fucking Heartless symbol on their chest and just like shooting at them like pew pew pew, fucking kill them.
Yay!
We'll shoot them, and then
I see what you mean. Like like I said, like I've had some interesting ideas with that.
Then,
so I think that'll be cool.
And then like after Sora clears the world, he gets like this really fucking uber lightsaber keyblade, which would probably I think would look like the new lightsaber they showed on the Star Wars trailer, which we're gonna get to in a few minutes.
Actually, regarding that trailer, right? The two things that, and this is just like how the internet is, the two things that really surprised me are, one, the amount of people that are so annoyed with the whole lightsaber sword thing.
Why are they annoyed?
But also the amount of people that love it, like myself, and the people that are sharing memes of it because that stuff is hilarious.
I know.
Two, the second one that I didn't see coming in a million years, and I probably never will see coming in a million years, the fact that people aren't happy that there's a black stormtrooper. I know why
These damn black stormtroopers.
I know why they're upset. Like, I know why they're upset because, you know,
they're all clones of
Boba Fett.
Django.
Exactly.
Jango Fett.
Yeah,
Jango Fett. Sorry.
I was wrong.
I'm sorry, but it's kind of weird that the first thing that popped in my head when I saw the black stormtrooper was Star Killer.
I think the first thing that popped into my head was, "Wow, that is a goofy expression on his face."
No, the first thing that popped in my head was freaking Star Killer from Force Unleashed.
I'm trying to remember who that character is.
He's the main dude they made the clones of.
He wasn't black though, was he?
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't?
No, he wasn't black, dude.
No, he was like...
Well, he wasn't exactly white either, but still.
No, he looked like a little bit of mixed.
A little bit of chocolate.
Yeah, when I first saw the black guy in the trailer, my first reaction was like he looks like he just woke up and realized he was in Star Wars. That's why he just like
really because the freaking reaction probably would have been like woke up and be like, holy shit, I'm in a fucking desert.
No, he woke up in a desert like, oh my god, I'm in Star Wars, aren't I? Oh my god, like that's literally
I just had the craziest dream.
I dreamed I was in a desert. Oh god, I'm in a desert.
That's quite different than waking up in a new Bugatti.
Oh my god. No, but yeah, so I think at the same time I will mention that whole thing about people not being happy with him being black, I feel like it's a little bit inflated because yeah, there are those out there who are like, oh, why is he black? All stormtroopers are cloned after Jango Fett. But I feel like some people are blowing it out of proportion in the sense that it's not that many people saying it. It's only some people talking about it, like people just talking about it on forums and stuff. But everyone's making a big deal like, oh, no one wants a black stormtrooper. It's like, enough with the faux moral outrage. I don't need it. No, like, I'm a black guy. I don't care if people are mad about it. Like, whatever. It's stupid. But whatever.
That's just people being fucking racist and stupid. Like, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like when people, here's the thing: if people are making discussions about like the lore and stuff like that, well, fair enough. It's perfectly up to them to do that. For example, when Nick Fury magically became a black guy, that people were a bit concerned about that. You know what I mean? Like if people have conversation about that kind of thing, I'm like, cool. Well, have at it. If someone's genuinely racist, then I think there's even less reason to be outraged because if someone's generally racist, just laugh at them and ignore them. I hate these days. Like people, if someone's an actual bigot, why even spend a second of your time worrying about them? You can't change them. They're horrible people. Just laugh at them and move on.
I try to, but we keep bringing Corey back just for the hell of it.
Hey!
That's ridiculous.
Why am I laughing so much at that? I don't even know.
Because it's true!
Oh, it's funny because it's true. No.
Oh my god.
9!
Like, if a bunch of people on the internet, like, in all seriousness, like, even as a black guy or whatever, if a bunch of people on the internet aren't happy that a black guy is a stormtrooper, what do you want me to say to that? Other than, okay, great, like, have fun with that idea.
I'd probably think in your head you'd be like, wow, I must be probably the only black guy who actually has a brain sometimes.
And now for your scheduled pun of the evening. This conversation got really dark.
Yeah, well...
Did it? Oh, I see.
Anyway, I can see why some people would have a legitimate concern about a stormtrooper being anyone but a clone of Jango Fett, right? I can see a problem with that because where did this other mystery stormtrooper, or I guess subset of stormtroopers, who knows how many there are, right? Where did this come from, and why was it not discussed? I want to know where this came from.
Tell me things.
Okay, yeah.
Tell me things.
So maybe
things I want to know.
Explain it in the movie, and hopefully we'll figure it out later on.
They found someone better. It was James Earl Jones.
No, I'll tell you what, though. It would be a different story if that stormtrooper was a woman. Just saying.
Oh,
yes,
no,
and then we'd be having and then we'd be having the same freaking conversation we did about freaking Grand Theft Auto, but about Star Wars. Oh,
would we be? You'd think that would be a bridge, like some sort of gap with the social justice.
That would cause an even bigger butthurt, because if they find, if they show just one clone with their helmet off, they'll jump to conclusion and think, oh, all the women are all the clones are women, and then you got somebody but her most probably a feminist saying, oh, yeah, whatever, saying, oh, all these men are killing all these women. Well, what the fuck do you expect? They have guns.
Yeah, but they're not killing anyone, obviously.
Oh, we're gonna beat this joke into the ground.
Next thing you know, they're gonna freaking have. Oh god.
They're gonna ban Star Wars.
No.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Wait for that first female stormtrooper. That shit will get real.
Next thing you know, they're gonna have freaking Canadian stormtroopers.
Sorry. Well, no, they wouldn't have a chance to say sorry if they don't hit anything.
Stay still, eh?
No, they're gonna be like, "Can I kill you, eh?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was Mexican.
I'll go back to my ship.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That's so like.
Can I shoot you?
And then they just all retire to produce a maple syrup factory.
And then they all go fishing.
They go riding mooses into battle.
Yes. Don't they have similar things?
And then they go fishing.
No, but
there are definitely aliens that look like moose.
Those would be Canuck troopers.
Yeah. In all seriousness, the trailer was cool. Like, it felt. I think to me the most interesting about the trailer is the fact that it's a new Star Wars after all these years. Like, just seeing the fact that there's a new Star Wars trailer, like with modern graphics and everything, was just very impressive to me. Especially the fact that it's J.J. Abrams. Like, I was like, it's a new Star Wars. This is so surreal. I'm 22 years old and a new Star Wars is happening.
You're just like sitting here flapping your arms like a little girl.
I don't know if I can embrace it though.
Like a. I'm sorry, Patrick, but I'm gonna say this, and no racist pun intended. But you probably were like a black woman in church, be like, oh Jesus!
I see what you mean.
Fanning yourself. I feel the Holy Spirit.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know if I
am delivered.
Deliver my foot in your ass.
Let Corey finish.
I don't know if I can embrace Star Wars now that it's been sold off to Disney of all companies. Now, mind you, they might do some good things with it. I'm just incredibly skeptical because I know Disney's history with fucking shit up.
The thing is, I don't care about Disney. I like the fact it's J.J. Abrams. I know he's going to do well by it.
If I'd at least give it a shot, and then after the movie, voice your own opinions. Or
see, I'm just saying, I'm not going into it hyped up. I'm like, okay, this is probably going to be awful. Let's see what it's about.
I mean, actually, that's the right attitude. In fact, because you know what I think? That movie could be the best Star Wars movie ever made, and it's not going to make anyone happy. Like, I legitimately believe that they could get the acting, production values, musical score, and plot all to be stellar, all to be like perfect, and no one would like it anyway, and it's still
Because
piss
it's
everyone.
Disney.
No, I know the best way they can make this movie go downhill really quick, and it's got
How?
one name.
Jar Jar
Oh.
Binks.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even mention it.
I doubt. I'm
No
pretty.
way.
No, J.J. Abrams cares about his fans. I doubt he would ever do that. Trust me.
Oh, dude, come on, just throw Jar Jar in for like 10 seconds and have him get murdered.
Is
It would be
Jar
so
Jar
great.
even? I mean, I guess he'd technically still be alive as Harrison Ford is, but I don't see how it would really.
Please
fit
give
in
me a
there.
scene where Jar Jar just explodes. It would be so
No,
good.
No, just be like, Annie! Bleh.
Annie is dead. You will get no more Annie.
No, I mean, but seriously, like, it's not gonna make anyone happy. Like, I just imagine, like, I go to the friggin' like cinema and buddy, there's like 100 people there, and like,
But you know
they're
what
all
would make
sitting
them
down
even
and they're all
more mad?
complaining.
Jar
yeah,
Jar
go ahead.
Binks living?
If he were in there and they changed his voice
What, to make him sound like a really smart guy, like really
to
astute
make him
and everything?
sound normal,
Jar Jar
even
being
just
smart
plain
or
normal.
Jar Jar
That would
Binks-
be the biggest slap in the face, and I'd love it, and I'd laugh at people
It'd
for
be
being
like,
mad.
what has my childhood become? Why is he smart? Why
Because
does
they'd
he
finally
sound
lose
like
their
fucking
reason to hate
Sheldon
him, and I would
Cooper
laugh
from-
at them. I would laugh at their frustration.
It'd be like, why does he sound like Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory?
Oh,
Well, even
God.
better, like, the reason that they would hate it is because it's not canon. But at the same time, they hate the canon, which makes it, like, a paradox going on.
That's what I'm
But no
saying.
matter
like,
what,
the
they're going to hate
the
him.
fans would implode.
But
That's
the
what I'm saying,
question-
the fans would implode.
It's nuts, dude. Like, you try, like, one little thing could spark off the internet, and then you feel like, oh man, I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously the film's not out until December of next year, so we've got a
Which
while.
is going to be my birthday.
Oh, the hype is going to die down from here on out until the
It
video.
really is. Yeah, it really is. Like,
The
I
same
can
thing
see the
happened
next
since
trailer
the
being-
announcement.
Yeah,
Oh,
the next trailer is going to be like in April. I'm gonna
okay,
mod it.
so I have a question for everyone here.
Yes.
go
No,
ahead.
we don't want to see your balls.
No, how was Black Friday?
I didn't
I
do
spent
any
not
shopping
doing-
whatsoever.
I stayed at home because that store vortex is too real, so I didn't I didn't get caught in it. But
Yeah, high
I
five.
bought something digitally. Yeah, high five.
Well,
I
Patrick,
bought something digitally, and that's it. I didn't go to the store because
okay, because I was about to say, if you were smart, just buy something off the computer.
Yeah, see, I didn't
Yeah.
go because I was in Houston at my parents' house, and yeah, so
It's a
I
good
didn't do it.
place to be.
Trust me, I you know what I like? I like cheap deals. But you know what I like better than cheap deals? My life.
Not being trampled to death at Walmart, yes.
Yeah, there totally wasn't enough Black Friday violence this year. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry, but I have to say I saw one video. It was fucking hilarious. One Target manager stood up on the register and said, like, gave like a good speech, like they were Spartans, and then he's like at the end,
Oh
he's
yeah,
like, "This is Target." I'm sitting
Really?
here-
That actually happened?
Yes.
That is the cheesiest
And
thing
then
I've
did
ever
they
heard.
all flood through the gates?
No, this is like way before. Like, this is way before the people started lining up. Well, not way
Ah.
before, but they still had people lining up. But this is before they opened the doors.
Okay.
So, does anybody know? Well, did anybody know that PlayStation, not Sony, well, Sony PlayStation, but PlayStation is trying to make their own virtual reality thing, like the fucking
headset.
Oculus Rift?
Dude, that's old news. That's the Morpheus. We've known that for months.
I have just come across it. Sorry.
What, bro? Dude, the Morpheus Project Morpheus was announced literally months ago, before E3 even.
Well, now I feel weird.
Thanks for that shitty shit, Josh.
You're
You niggas
welcome.
You niggas need Jesus.
I don't need Jesus. I need flying panda bears or gummy bears.
In
Oh,
other
man.
news, the word suicide got censored in Lego Batman 3.
Wait,
Really
what?
now?
In
Yes.
Lego Batman?
Wait, hold on.
Okay, it's Lego Batman, so there might be kids, and they might be, sensitive. I don't know.
Screw their
I
sensitivity. They need to
legitimately
know
feel
They need to know that the world is dark and people cannot live on.
No, I legitimately feel
Batman.
like the gaming industry is going full circle. We started off from things being hella censored and hella repressed to, a revolution where, art is free and games can have whatever content they want, and now things are getting censored again.
Right.
Yeah.
We took it too far, or something like that.
What do you mean we took it too far?
We haven't gone far
Anyways.
enough.
GG's, guys, pack it up. It's time for black market gaming. Let's go underground.
Yeah.
We can be like the booze ban in Chicago all those years ago.
I'm completely fucking lost. What's going on with the world now, dude? Oh, yes. I forgot to say this. Nintendo is filing a patent to allow Game Boy emulation on mobile devices.
What?
Yeah, you remember how
Define
on
that.
you know how on Android phones they have the little app where you can download and,
NES Droid and SNES Droid and
yeah, and you can fucking play your emulators on your phone.
how you think I played Earthbound?
Speaking of Earthbound, I actually bought Mother 3 for the Game Boy.
Whoop-de-fuck.
No, but yeah. So,
But anyway,
that's cool because nice to see Nintendo finally taking people's suggestion of going mobile seriously.
Well,
I
mean, at least they're not butthurt about it, which is funny. I mean, they kind of knew that, yes, people were using emulators to fucking play games, but you don't see them getting butthurt about it, saying, oh, take that down because you're letting people play our old games for free when they can just go out and freaking buy it.
But
I mean, I suppose they don't care because there's even back in the day it was
yes,
like
because
Nintendo games.
No, I think they're like, we don't care. We're winning the freaking console war. We're whipping PlayStation's ass in Xbox. In my honest opinion, they are.
And I hate to say it, but Game Boy games.
Popularity?
Yes, because
they're winning in terms of sales and popularity.
Yes, because
I
look
disagree.
at PlayStation.
I disagree on both fronts.
Dude, PlayStation has nothing going on for it right now.
And yet PS4 is still selling the best right now. Like I'm not. No, this isn't. By the way, this isn't a pro Sony thing. PS4 is the best selling thing right now. Like that's not even me being funny. That's just statistics. It is.
No,
although Xbox One outsold everything else during Black Friday, so there's that.
Yeah, but if you think about it, before Black Friday.
No, I know. No. Wii U is not outselling anything. What do you do? Wii U is not outselling anything, dude. But PS4 is still leading the pack. Like in terms of popularity,
Patrick,
PS4 still wins. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Patrick,
what?
I know you've. I think you need to go play Persona for a little while. Okay.
Why? Did I say something funny?
You said Persona.
Yeah, that was like 2 minutes ago. It's old news.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I said pro Sony. Pro Sony. I meant pro Sony, but no. As I said, like in terms of popularity, if we're talking the hipster vote, then yeah, Wii U wins. But if we're talking actual popularity, PS4 wins on that as well. And once again, that's
what does a hipster vote mean in terms of popularity? Don't they go for underground things?
No, I mean in the sense that like, oh my god, Wii U, Nintendo can do no wrong. That's what I mean. Like, screw the PS4 and Xbox One. They don't know what fun is. They don't have fun games.
No, it's not that. It's that they haven't made that many interesting games to catch the eye of the consumer.
Yeah, I'll admit. Usually the biggest argument towards Nintendo is they aren't coming out with enough good games. And now they're coming out with, like, everything.
Yeah, like fucking... And they're coming out with fucking... Yes, and I'm going to say this. A remake of Pokemon. They have Super Smash Brothers. They're coming out with some fucking. I think they're coming out with another Mario game. I'm not 100% sure.
We just drove our arguments into the grounds just now. Let's give up.
Yeah, I drove nothing.
You drove a pickup truck full of dead puppies, Corey.
I'm saying like it's nice that Nintendo is finally making games, but as I said, they get a participation trophy for doing what everyone else is already doing. They don't get any extra kudos from me for doing their job. Okay, I know that sounds very harsh, but I don't suddenly boost Nintendo above other consoles just because they're finally making games. Yeah, great, thanks for finally making games, as you're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's kind of like a given. If you have a console, you make some fucking games.
Yeah.
Do I get a kudos?
But I mean, if that was the only real argument people had against them at the time, then I'd say they're doing an all right job.
Do I get a kudos from you, Patrick?
The point I'm making is simply that just because they're making games doesn't suddenly mean they win anything, because they're not winning anything. I'm not saying the Wii U isn't a great console or that Nintendo isn't doing right by their fans, because they are. I just think that this...
Well, they're always doing right by their fans. The question is, are they doing right by everyone else?
No, I'm saying, like, my problem is this Nintendo boner people have, that they use it to just deflect any type of criticism actually kind of annoys me, because it's like, look, nobody's trying to, like, crap on your console, but acknowledge the fact that it has some problems like the other consoles do. Stop saying Nintendo equals fun, hardcore consoles equals bore because reasons. Like, I just hate that so much.
Well, I'm not going to say that I dislike the other consoles, but...
Sorry.
What was that?
That was my mother.
Used to live with your mom.
Hello, Mom.
Hey, Josh's mom.
Eat a dick, Corey.
You already ate them all.
Oh my god.
I think we actually touched up on some good topics today.
Yep. Have we reached the hour mark yet?
Not
close
quite.
Close to it.
I mean, the Skype call says an hour, but we were talking well before then.
Well, we talked for about like 10 minutes before then.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're pretty good to go.
Yeah, I just got one more question to ask Patrick.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you did.
Does that have to do with him being black?
No.
Are you accusing him of robbing a store? Are you going to shoot him?
Nope.
Wow.
We really need a stormtrooper outfit right now.
Can we not, please? No. If anything, Patrick's a red shirt from Star Trek.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm joking. No, but Patrick, I wanted your opinion on something real quick.
Yes, go ahead.
I wanted your thoughts.
Yes, go ahead.
What is your thoughts on Persona Q?
I think Persona Q is yet another shameless cash grab by Atlus to play on the fact that we love Persona 3 and 4, and they're not actually doing anything and giving us any news about Persona 5, but you know what? It's awesome, and I'd buy it if I had a 3DS.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that, because I bought the game and I have it in my hand right now.
No, as I'm saying, no, they are shameless with how they're milking Persona 4, but I would buy everything if I had the option.
No, it's kind of funny how they're milking Persona 4, but they're not milking Persona 3, which in my opinion is the fucking best.
I mean, that's because Persona 4 was bigger, like, in terms of, like, just popularity. And, like, people love the characters of Persona.
Dude,
like,
I liked the character in 3. I'd rather...
No, characters in 3 are cool. It's just a case of not everyone really knows them compared to 4.
Dude, to be honest, the game, it's alright. I mean, I haven't played it yet, but... I mean, I played Persona 4. Yes, it's a fun game. But I liked it Persona 3 even better because you can go around in fucking Tartarus and not jump through a fucking TV and make it look like you're in a goddamn fucking game show.
Yeah, I mean, Persona 3 is a lot more straightforward and it's a lot more dark.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know. They're different. They're all different. All Persona games are different. But as I said, Persona Q, I think it's cool. Like, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool how they also throw in, like, 11 free tarot cards.
Oh, is that what comes with the game?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, all the fucking little tarot cards, and it's, like, really cool. But it's sad they're not, like, actual cards. They're more like, for instance, you know how some games come with, like these little freaking cards that have, like, picture, like a like, kind of like a postcard.
Yeah.
It's as big as that.
Hmm.
But it has the picture in the back of it. It looks just like the fucking card whenever you...
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, there's gonna be at least one more Persona 4 spin-off game before Persona 5 comes out. I'm telling you right now.
I mean, I probably... I mean, they already came out with the freaking second Persona...
The second Arena game, yeah. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Or
yeah.
To be more precise, the Ultimax Ultra Suplex Hold.
Yeah.
That's the original Japanese title.
In my opinion, I think they kind of
so
just decided to rip off every other fighting game, like fucking Street Fighter. I'm sorry, Patrick, I'm going to enter your territory for a minute there and say, yes, they kind of fucked around with the whole fighting game thing and copied, like, Street Fighter, fucking, Marvel vs. Capcom, and fucking, fucking can't think of anything else.
Well, I mean, it does take a lot of inspiration from like the big fighting games, to be fair. It's mainly an anime style fighter, so it takes a lot from Guilty Gear.
Yeah, I mean, like fucking like how Street Fighter went like Street Fighter, Street Fighter, then Street Fighter 2, then Super Street Fighter 2, then Super Street Fighter Tournament Edition.
Yes,
Super
Street Fighter
Hyper
Turbo,
Edition,
Hyper Fighting, and HDR and so on. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Super Street Fighter Hyper Turbo Tournament Edition.
No, I know. I mean, to be fair, no, it admittedly, it is the first sequel to a spin-off of an RPG, which is kind of strange, but it's a fun game, so whatever.
Ultra Street Fighter Super Hyper.
All right, the joke is done.
I'm sorry, I had to do it one more time.
Ultra Street Fighter 4 Omega Mode. This is a real thing. I didn't just make that up. This is actually happening.
Oh Lord, we're done. I think that we actually talked some good topics today. Thank everybody for actually being part, for the coming on a late time.
For your stupid ass impromptu bullshit.
Shut up! I'm trying to say thank you, faggot.
And the moral of the story is, don't hate black stormtroopers. You friggin' racists.
Yeah.
Hey, just because I don't like them doesn't mean I don't like them because they're black.
And now I learned.
Just because I don't like them because they're black doesn't mean it's because I'm racist. It's because they're different, and I want to know their origin. They don't fit in.
And now I learned something, and learning is half the battle. G.I. Joe!